Então se eu tô aqui, ó, 1, 2, 3, ó, mesmo saindo a cabeça aqui, pô, a gente no alto nível vai pegando ali. Pô, quando eu sair aqui, pô, o cara joga um diretão ali, um upper, entendeu? Quando é uma parada mais true, você vai ter o quê? Você quer jogar o diretão aqui, ó, aí sai, ó, pum, joga o diretão, ó. Pá, é o que acontece. Mas começa a pegar pessoas mais experientes, porra, ela já joga um golpe ali meio estranho, entendeu? É. Então, se eu tô aqui, ó, 1, 2, 3, vou chutar aqui, você vai me pegou, ó. Pum, joga aqui na testa mesmo, ó. Joguei aqui, chutei, jogou, ó. Pum, jogou, entendeu? Então, é a mesma coisa, joguei 1, 2, 3 aqui, ela vai querer jogar aqui, ó, porque eu estou chamando ela. Então eu saio aqui, ó. Só com a perna da frente, ó. Vem, ó. Saí, chutei. Então é esse mesmo tempo, ó. 1, 2, 3, ó. Quando eu bater aqui, você vai querer vir, ó. Pum, pum. Isso, já vem na testa, ó. Pum. É o que acontece. Então tem que bater e sair rápido. É como se fosse outro golpe. Como essa saída fosse um golpe. Entendeu? 1, 2.
Alex Pereira, he's getting ready.
Yeah.
He's at least getting ready in his mind. The big money fight is Alex
At
and
the White
John
House,
Jones at the White House.
Yeah.
Are you fuck?
Alex Pereira kicked my leg. I was like, this shit hurts.
That dude has the weirdest leg kicks. They're so sneaky.
My cousin had the
He's so
greatest.
clever at it.
My cousin had the greatest analogy for Pereira. He goes, he is Thanos. Literally just collecting fucking stones.
Instead of fading away like most fight rumors do, this one is only getting bigger. The speculation is spreading across the MMA world like wildfire, and fans everywhere are starting to believe it could actually happen. Reports suggest that Alex Pereira may already be deep into preparation for a potential showdown with John Jones. And we're not talking about just any fight card either. This discussion revolves around a historic event that could take place at the White House. Because of that, the entire combat sports community is analyzing every detail and trying to understand what this matchup could mean for the sport. This doesn't feel like the usual social media hype where fighters exchange words and nothing comes of it. Instead, it feels calculated and strategic, something that might actually be building toward a massive moment. If Pereira is truly preparing for a fight with John Jones, this could be the beginning of something that changes the landscape of MMA and reshapes the conversation about legacy and greatness in the sport.
Whole picture in. I dreamed first, and I crossed my fingers, and I wish that it is Jones versus Pereira. But I also stay cautious in the idea that if it doesn't happen, it's someone else. And if it is someone else, it has to be Cyril Gane, right? Because who else? Who else could there be to fight Alex Pereira? But big news, that's massive. That's massive. That he's up, that he's 245 pounds, and that he vacated the championship. Because if he vacated that title, guys, I'm telling you, I believe that he's going to fight for the world title.
What really added fuel to the fire was a major decision from Alex Pereira himself. The former champion has officially vacated the light heavyweight title, a move that immediately sparked even more speculation about what could be coming next. According to former champion and analyst Michael Bisping, the decision actually makes a lot of sense when you look at the bigger picture. Bisping explained that Pereira may now be stepping into a much larger opportunity, potentially moving up to the heavyweight division. The timing of the move has raised plenty of eyebrows. After comments from Dana White suggesting that Pereira has earned the freedom to choose his own path, the possibility of chasing history suddenly became very real. Rather than staying at light heavyweight and defending the belt against contender after contender, Pereira appears to be aiming for something far greater. Vacating the title suggests he's thinking about legacy and how his career will be remembered years from now.
Because Alex Pereira has moved on, quite literally, to bigger and better things. And when I say bigger and better, we're talking about the heavyweight division. Now, Dana White came out recently and said, look, listen, Alex Pereira has been a guy that we can rely on, we can depend on, and he can do whatever he wants to do. If he wants to go up to heavyweight, then so be it.
Whatever that guy wants to do, we would work with him.
And that's what he's done. He's moved on, he has vacated the belt. And first and foremost, before we go any further, I kind of get it. He is 38 years old, and he's done it, right? He was a kickboxing champion. He was the middleweight champion. He's the light heavyweight champion. And when you look at the people that he beat and the style in which he beat them, okay, he's got nothing else to do. Yes, okay, like John Jones, he could have stayed around for a long time.
Continuing his breakdown of the situation, Michael Bisping offered an interesting perspective on how a potential fight between Jon Jones and Alex Pereira could unfold. Bisping believes Jones still has a lot to prove and that this kind of high-stakes matchup could reignite the competitive fire that has defined his career. He recalled a debate he had in Mexico City where some people argued that Jones should focus on defending against other heavyweight contenders, including rising challengers like Tom Aspinall. But the counterargument was simple: there will always be another challenger waiting in line. Opportunities for historic fights like this don't come around often. From a technical standpoint, Bisping pointed out that the key to the fight would likely come down to wrestling. If Jones manages to secure a takedown and control the fight on the ground, it could quickly turn into a nightmare scenario for Pereira. However, if the fight stays on the feet and becomes a striking battle, things could get very dangerous for Jones. Pereira's knockout power is legendary, and a victory in that scenario could make history by potentially turning him into the first three-division champion in UFC history,